Yeah. Okay. Osceola, can you hear me?
Okay, welcome to another edition of the Omega Studio News and Talk Show T. I'm your host, Kareem Clemens. Thank you so much for following me. Today is November the 6th, 2020, and I am so excited to be here with another edition of Omega Studio News. Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hold on. We have sound? Uh, okay, yeah, we do have sound. Okay. So yes. So this is the uh, special edition for Friday. I hope everybody is having a great night. I am live on YouTube. I am live on Periscope, and I am live on the blog page. Okay. So yes. So the stories that I'll be talking about today, because there's just a lot going on, and this is just part of what I want to speak about tonight on this Friday. But I do want to say real quick, you know, first of all, we are dealing with a hell of a run in this country right here, right now. We are dealing with the battle of, I would say, well, I'm not going to even say the century. I'm just going to say the decade as of now. Okay, when it comes to our uh, politician and this whole Democrat, this whole Republican is just going crazy. And with the whole pandemic, with the coronavirus and play, it changed and turned up it 360 around. And we were able to vote by mail, and we were able to do that more than going out to the polls and voting, which actually they did say that the polls on election day was eased, just a little bit because people voted early. Okay, so what I'm saying is that we should have been known who was going to be the next president elect on election day. That was the 4th. Okay, today is the 6th. It's 11/6/2020, and we have not, or nowhere near an official, president-elect of the 2021 who was going to take the office, the highest job in this country. Okay, so I am here tonight to give you some stories that is effective with the 2020 election. So my rundown is, my first, I'll be talking about the 2020 election. My second is, uh, you know, basically city zero evidence. Former House Speaker Newt Gingrich asks Attorney General Bill Barr to send federal agents to arrest election workers in Pennsylvania. What's that all about? I don't know. And then in Australia, a bookmaker pays out 17 million on Biden's victory ahead of the official results. I can tell you that other countries are just laughing at us if they can just go ahead and bid on who's going to be the next president for 2021. And look, they're making a mockery, turning it into a muck. Okay, so $17 million came about 16 some point something in US dollars. Next, I will be talking and giving you some information on Joe Biden, who we basically know is projected to be the next. Now, I know that this is definitely not official results, but this is, as the numbers we see, projected to be the next U.S. president, and Dr. Jill Biden, the first lady. I will be talking about. Um, I will be giving you a rundown on his timeline and their relationship and his history. Next, I will be also giving you information about Buffalo, New York mail carrier made the wrong turn, okay, into a Canadian bridge area and was arrested with over 800 pieces of undelivered mail in his trunk. Now we're gonna get into the tea on that and on tonight's story. And then finally, a nightmare case in Florida where a man thought he shot an intruder when really he shot his pregnant wife, the sheriff says. Right here, right now, on the Omega Studio News and Talk Show T, this edition. Okay? So yes, yes, hello. Okay, so now I do want to make some corrections. I do want to apologize now. I've been having I've been having issues. I've been having issues with this new setup, which the download, which I told you about on the other day in the last stream, which that's why Live at 9 was canceled on Throwback Thursday. There was a new Microsoft, there was a new Microsoft update, which is the version the version 20H2. Now I downloaded it and now it's like it's still giving some problems. I guess they haven't kinked out all of the bugs and everything in it because still my Bluetooth is still not working. So I am have to deal with another compatible source, which is already under control. You know, you have to do other things. However, Live at 9 was canceled, but I do want to say I thank everybody for joining on the last session that I had. Okay, and also too. That was the Project Hospital that I had did on episode 13, I believe. Okay, so you guys can go on the blog page as well to go tune into that as well. I do want to say that I am live on the blog page. Okay, that is Omega Studio News. That's KareemClemens.wixsite.com/Omega Studio News. But the blog page is under in the description box. So you guys should just click on that and it'll take you over to the Situation Room. So I'm live on the Omega Studio News uh, blog page as well. So that's kind of cool. All right. So definitely shout out to everybody who made it happen. Okay, so shout out to Al Nicholson, shout out to Daquan Jones, shout out to Princess Diamond, shout out to Butts, that's my cat, I can't forget him. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Also shout out to everybody on Periscope. Also to if you guys there is a video up on YouTube that matter of fact, let me see if I can go ahead and pull that video up because hold on. Because it is a video that is dedicated to all my subscribers. Before I continue, I want to pull this video up for you guys. Let's see. Okay, right here. Okay, so yeah, so here, take a listen to this video and Yeah, I'll be back. All right, so I'm gonna share it. Let's see, boom, and oop, oop, oop. Okay. So let me end the screen. And the video is called Thank You to All My Supporters and to My Viewers Like You. Okay, if you haven't seen the video, you can see it right here on First Hand. Okay, so let me just slide out of the way and get this playing.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Kareem Clemens. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for following me on my YouTube channel. I want to take this time to thank all my subscribers for subscribing and being there when I'm live. I want to thank everybody for liking. I want to thank all those who comment, and I want to definitely thank all those who shared my content on the Kareem Clemens YouTube. Thank you so much to all you guys. Okay, without you, this channel is not possible. Without you, this channel is not able to continue with the contents that is being shown on here because it's people like you who are in great support. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Okay? If anything, if you can please share with your cyber friends, okay, on this YouTube. And also, too, not just the YouTube with the Omega Studio News and Talk Show T and what's going on in America and what I see you see in House of Workout, but also this content is available on the blog page, which is at kareemclemens.wixsite.com/Omega Studio News. Again, thank you to the viewer, and I'll see you guys very soon. Take care. Bye bye.
Okay, so thank you. That was uh, the thank you to all my supporters and also to my viewers like you, because without you, it is not possible for me to continue with the content that I'm sharing. Okay, so let's get into some nitty gritty. Okay, so my first story is the 2020 election. Now, first of all, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna do this like this. I'm gonna go ahead and put on a overlay. Okay, that's what I want. My first story is going to be about the election. Okay, all this information that I am giving to you is off of social media network. Okay, it's from the social media network. Let me see. Is this it right here? No, it will be this one. Okay. So the first story that I'll be sharing would be the 2020 election. And let me see, did it go through? Okay. All right. So this here, can I do it like this? No, I can't. All right. I can't do it like that. Okay, boom. It's just going to cover me. Fine. Whatever. All right, so the 2020 election, we see right here, we definitely know that the numbers stand at 238 to 213 was the last time I seen it. We definitely see that there is a wave between blue and red. Like everybody's battling out for the top elections. And then now I guess we found out that it was supposed to be a it's supposed to be a recount. I don't know. So according to matter of fact, let me just go ahead and refresh this. Okay, so right now there is 264 where it is electoral votes, and then they need to be 270 to win, and Donald Trump has 214. So by popularity, there's 50.56% of the popularity vote for Biden and 47.78% for Donald Trump. And as we see, from this graphic, again, everything that I get off of the is off of social media. Okay, and I can tell you that right now, the states that you see, I'm sorry, hold on, give me 1 second. The states that you see that is basically red are definitely Republican, and then the blue is Democrat. And then you see those states like Nevada and Pennsylvania and North Carolina and Georgia, which we did find out that Georgia did turn to blue, and we found out that Pennsylvania turned into blue because more votes was counted. So right now the number stands at 264 for Joe Biden and 214. We should have gotten the results, you know, when basically on election day, we should have received our results. And unfortunately, we didn't because somebody is crying like a little baby and they don't want to accept the fact that they're going to have to leave. You're going to have to get on your chopper on January 20th and fly off with the First Lady Melania and goodbye. Adios. See you later. Don't come back. Okay, so and then the new administration will waive off both of the administration, and everybody in the administration got to go, even from the cabinet. Everybody got to go. Okay, anybody in that administration got to go. And then when you take everybody out of the administration, no, I'm serious. When you take everybody out, when this is a word to Joe Biden, the president-elect Joe Biden, and the president-elect Vice President Kamala Harris. I am saying this to you guys. When the Trump administration leave, I'm so serious. I'm dead ass. When the Trump administration leave out of the White House, before you move your furniture in there, before you do anything, you make sure that place is scrubbed from top to bottom, okay? Inside and out, okay? Because we do know that the president tested positive for coronavirus. We do know that a lot of people in that White House was tested positive for coronavirus. So we want it to be coronavirus free. No trace of it, okay? Clean it all. Under the rugs, don't leave a speck of spot, okay? Don't leave it unattended. You got to clean it, okay? Because new year is going to come in, new administration. I got a feeling that we might possibly have a blue wave across the board. President Democrat, Senate Democrat, House is Democrat. Okay, so hopefully if that happens, we can go ahead and get things done for this country and we can move forward. Okay, so we can get the people the necessary programs and get people the necessary items and accessories or essential things that they need to get moving forward. Because I feel that it's all been blah, 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 for the past 3-4 years, and we haven't got anything done. And before I move on, I do want to put this into record. You see, when the Democrat tried or they impeached Donald Trump and they went forward with the House, and the House definitely said we're going to move forward, and then the Senate, they said that we're not going to remove him from office, like we impeached him, but then we're not going to remove him. And then, you know, they had shrugged their shoulders and the lawyers was moving up and down, got on the big screen and went up to American people, you know, and they was like, yeah, man, you know, we ain't do nothing, man. We good. You know, we spot clean. You feel me? And, you know, we dust our shoulders off. You feel me? Trump gonna still be in office. You ain't gonna be able to remove him or impeach him. Okay? Boom. Now fast forward, bitches. Okay? We are now going to say goodbye to this administration. A good freaking bye. Adios. Got to go. Got to go. So, again, Those are the numbers. We should have had this on election day so we can now have celebrated the president-elect. See, when this shit happened back then, when the whole Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, when he was elected the president-elect, he had his little 40 acres in a needle, okay, and everything else that came with it, where he was able to do the transition of power smoothly with Obama administration, and the Pence does smoothly through with the Biden administration. Okay, it was smooth. It was smooth just like that, man. Obama got on Marine One and left. Joe Biden got into a limousine and went to the train station and took the train back home. Okay, so he needs to let them come in and smoothly transition the power to the president-elect and the president-elect vice president so they can pack their bags and move on. Like, go. We are tired and through. We are done. Those are Kaya words. Tired and through. We are done. Okay? We are done. Done. Okay? So, yes, that's what's happening with the 2020 election. And then I'm just now seeing that they are requesting for a recount, which is definitely going to further delay. And he better not try to get the Supreme, the highest court in the land, to intervene. Okay? Because if anything, that bitch need to be on the desk of the highest court in the land, and that's the Queen's Supreme Court with the dishonorable Judge T.S. Madison. Okay, that bitch need to be on that desk where she be taking that gravel and boom, 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 order in the court, bitch. That's the highest court it needs to go to. If you want to take it to the Supreme Court, you better take it to the Queen's Supreme Court. Okay, so she can rule on that. Okay, in the name of the Queen's Supreme Court with dishonorable Judge T.S. Madison, okay? Because he gonna try to take it to the courts and try to get that new elected justice woman to intervene. What she said under oath that she is not gonna have anything to do with that. That's what she said, if I heard her words correct. Okay? Like, seriously. Like, this is unbelievable. This shouldn't be happening. Okay? We need to be celebrating, and then we need to be serious about the Constitution, about our forefathers. People have died and paved the way for us. Okay, our ancestors have died and fought hard. Okay, for this change. And then before I move on, I shared on my social media post where Arizona turned from red to blue, and then Georgia turned from red to blue, and with the ancestors now of the late Senator John McCain and the late Senator John Lewis made it happen. Okay? And then the live people, I definitely want to take this time out to shout out Stacey Abrams, okay, who ran ran for governor of Georgia, which they did her wrong, but we know that the system was corrupt, and we knew that she had to take it and fight hard, tirelessly, okay? And she took it, and she took that, and she went out there, and she made it happen. And look how God has blessed it. And now everybody is now looking at her because she never stopped. She never gave up. Shout out to Stacey Abrams, and shout out to the group that I am a part of, Stacey Abrams for president, which she should be president. And I really thought, and I'll say this now and I'll say it again, and I said it then, when Joe Biden was picking his choice for vice president, I really thought it was going to be Stacey Abrams. I really thought it was going to be Stacey Abrams. Okay? I'm not even from Georgia, and I read about her, I follow her, and I know that everything that she does, I watch her speeches, I watch her runoffs, not runoffs, I watch her campaign and when she was doing everything. I watched it all, okay? And this lady, Stacey Abrams, definitely helped make it happen to turn the color from red to blue. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay? If I'm wrong, then send me some receipts. Okay? Because all the receipts is out there. Okay, everybody is thanking her, and I can see it on social media. So yes, I want to take the time out to say shout out to Stacey Abrams. Okay? Now, next, the next story that I'm going to move on is going to be, let's see. Well, let me just go ahead and do this one. Okay, I'm right here anyway. All right, so a uh, a nightmare case, a Florida. Hold on, this is really shocking because I'm just now even, getting into this story. It's very sad, very sad. Okay, so nightmare, night, night. Hold on, what the hell happened? Okay, a nightmare. A Florida man thought he shot an intruder, but it was his pregnant wife. The sheriff say this happened in Martin County. A man thought that he was. Hold on, let me just bring this. A man thought that someone was inside of his bedroom door in the middle of the night. Like, did you not think about your wife? Like, you're not the only person there. I guess. Uh, do you not feel her not in the bed with you at that time? So let's see. Let's continue. Um, this was Wednesday night. Thinking it was an intruder, the man shot at them, but it wasn't an intruder. It was his pregnant wife. Unbelievable. Around 1:30, they're saying that the husband heard noise outside his bedroom door in Florida, Martin County. He said that he didn't realize his wife wasn't in the room when he went to investigate with a handgun. Wait a minute, that don't even sound right. Like, he didn't realize his wife wasn't in the room when he went to investigate with the handgun. So obviously he must have got out of the bed and then investigate. But when you didn't think like, baby, wake up, baby, wake up. Like it's somebody in the house, like baby. Unless they sleep in separate beds. I don't know. Okay, so which he shot at once. Upon realizing it was his wife, he called 911. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. I ain't buying that story. No. Wait a minute. She was taken to the hospital where she later died. Oh my God, she died. Oh my God, did the baby die? Did they save the baby? Hold on. Um, wait a minute. Hold on. So the news report that the woman was 6 months pregnant and doctors was able to save the baby. A 2-year-old was also in the home but wasn't hurt. Thank the Lord. Okay, they saved the baby, and the 2-year-old was also in the home but wasn't hurt. This is a nightmare case. Somebody who thinks he's defending his home actually shoots his wife. Detectives are waiting an autopsy resulting, but are still investigating what exactly happened, which include forensic tests and seeing how dark it was in the hallway. Lord. That story don't sound right. Mm-mm. I don't buy that story. Mm-mm. This is the opinions of the Omega Studio News and the Talk Show T. And let me just kick out right here that this show is sponsored by the TPBC. That's the Pretty Bitch Club. And it is also sponsored by Uh, oh yeah, we're on Periscope. Oh, okay, yeah, those people from Periscope. Yes, hello. How y'all doing from Periscope? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello. Okay, this is sponsored by the Pretty Bitch Club and also by What I See You See. Okay, so yeah, so back to this story. I just really I feel because I know the family is grieving that their loved one is deceased. Okay, but my thing is this: you investigating how dark it was. But my thing is, I'm sure they probably asked him when you woke up and you heard this, did you not say baby or honey? Are you there? Did you hear that to get confirmation that there was a noise, okay, at the door? But you just, I guess you bypassed her or you just didn't care because it was in the early morning hours. And then you basically grab your handgun and you go and you fire. Like, I don't buy that. But I thank the Lord that they was able to save the child. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. And that the 2-year-old in the home was not hurt. Okay. I just don't know about that story. But stay with the Omega Studios Social Team as that story develops and more information comes through. I will give you information on that story. Okay. So next, I'm gonna move on to the next story. Okay, that is just really sad. Like, oh my goodness. Like, oh. Okay, next. Okay, so this next story is a postal office worker, a post office worker. Now, I read this story, okay, and I just had a couple of questions, and maybe you may have a couple of questions when I share this story. Let me just go ahead and put this up in a highlight. Yes, I'm doing things a little bit different tonight. I'm trying to get my format together, but when I get it together, it will be ready for 2021. Praise God. From whom my blessing flow if He allows me to see another year. Praise God. He let me see it 39 years this year. So praise God, moving into 2021. Okay. The next story is a Buffalo, it says, a Buffalo, New York, a mail carrier made a wrong turn and was arrested at a Canadian border with 800 pieces of undelivered mail in his trunk. Now, I just have a little, I got some questions. Okay, so first of all, this is a 27-year-old postal service who just got on the job in 2019. Let's keep that in mind. Okay, that's one. Two is uh, that is why we have postal trucks to deliver. Like you see those big little trucks and big and small trucks. They're white and they got the stripes at there. It says the UPS. Okay, it says the parcel service. Okay, boom. They carry the mail in that. Why is this mail in his trunk? Okay, and if he even said he did turn the wrong way, why is it that he's going towards Connecticut, Canadian? It's just baffling. So let's go ahead and see this. All right. So a 27-year-old postal service employee was arrested at a Canadian border with over 800 pieces of undelivered mail in his trunk. We're not going to say his name on here. We can say that the 27-year-old man, had told the investigators that he intended to return the mail to the USPS facility before his shift. Now, I don't know if they are able to carry it. I mean, I even seen like postal workers in their own clothes. Okay, like they was out of uniform, like they be in shorts. And I'm like, wow, that's the post office worker. You in some jeans and you out of uniform. I mean, you don't even have your postal. I don't know if that's really a postal worker or if it's just a citizen who's pretending. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying. So if he was able to do that in his car, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they have to do turn a wide, worldwide, nationwide of the postal service. I don't know. But anyway, uh, there was they're saying there was 3 absentee ballots among the mail he failed to deliver. So they're saying the 27-year-old Postal Service employee was arrested at the Canadian border, right? And they're saying that they found all this mail in his trunk. So basically, he told the investigators that the mail was his. So basically, they're saying that the inventory had recovered these type of mails pieces recovered absentee ballots, 3 absentee ballots, 2 Buffalo addresses in Erie County Board of Elections, 106 politician mailing, 220 first-class mailings, 484 standard mail for an approximately total of 813 mail pieces, the U.S. Special Agent said. They saying that he was hired in 2019, and he told the agent he was heading for Canada, but made a wrong turn that landed him at the bridge. He also told the investigator that he intended to deliver the mail, that he had forgotten to return the mail pieces to the post office. He said that he placed the bin of mail in his truck, on his trunk, the trunk of his car, more than 4 times, but less than 10. After returning to his assigned route. Let's see. It's saying that the 27-year-old denied to investigators that he had stolen any greeting cards or cash or gifts from his route, or that he knew that there were election ballots in the trunk. He was charged with delaying or destroying mail, appear at a U.S. District Court in Western District of New York by teleconference on Wednesday. He has a public defender representing him, and the USPS said that the 27-year-old was assigned to emergency placement, meaning that he will be off duty without pay. Okay, several civil rights groups have sued the agency that it delivered ballots in a timely manner. They talk about the U.S. Postal Service. And while we're on that story, I guess, he's going to be charged with this. I believe that this is going to be a felony because, why are you carrying all this mail? Even if you did cross the border, you have mail, federal documents in another country. You have federal documents in another country. And that is, thank God that the border police stopped him, okay? Because God knows what he could or possibly could have done with all those letters. And then, who knows? Maybe it was a piece of letter in there for you. Maybe it was a piece of letter in there for me. I don't know. They didn't give any, any type of, I guess they didn't give any type of zip codes. So my next part, since we're talking about the Postal Service, I do want to share this information with you guys. Hold on, let me see. I do want to share this information with you guys. So according to, it says information of social media, it says the vast majority, let me take this off. Oh, well, we saw the story. The vast majority of the United States Postal Service, more than 630,000 employees, are committed to ensure the security of the United States mail. Right? So according to this, let's look at this graphic right here. This is a graphic that I found online. And this graphic right here shows some pretty interesting data. And this data here, as you can see, it gives you a 52-week trend from 2019 going into this year, and it shows I don't think I have the mouse pointer. Yeah, I don't think I have the mouse pointer. But if you look at it, that dip, you can see right there was when the COVID-19 is right there, really big there. And it can tell you that in 2019, they was doing very well until they got to 2020, and then it's been fluctuating. So I wanted to put this up here just to give you guys a sense of what type of statistic and data that they have out on social media. You guys can find this online, but right here on the show, I'm showing you guys this because I think it's very important. And since we're talking about the Parcel Service and the guy who decides to take over 100 pieces of mail in his trunk and not deliver it to the Parcel Service. So shout out to the Border Patrol for stopping him, because God knows what he probably could possibly have done. And I'm sure he probably acted alone, because it does says that he was there, just a 27-year-old. Stay with the Omega Studio News and TalkShowTeaT as that story develops. Okay, next. My next story is, let me see, I'll save that one for last. Okay, my next story is going to be about a bookmaker. Okay, a bookmaker in Australia basically paid out $17 million to people who bet or have bet on the fact that Joe Biden will become the next president-elect. I said this in Radio 911. I said this in on the Pretty Bitch Club. I've said this on What's Going On in America. I've said this on many times. In the political process, let me not forget about that. And I do have some information to give you guys on that. And I'll be giving you guys information on that in the session, as well as the blog page. Okay. So I told you guys this. I said that other countries are laughing at us right now because they think this is a goddamn show for them. Because when they see this, they are like, wow, I can't believe it that the United States is arguing amongst each other. We ain't arguing with no other country on the far east or the far west or from the far south or to the far north. We arguing with our own people, between the blue and the red. Well, let me help you. Well, the United States been bleeding for the past 4 years or 3.5 years. We've been bleeding red, just bleeding. And to the point that so many people died in this country, according to the John Hopkins with the coronavirus, making it seem like the United States started this bliss, okay? Which it didn't start here. It started in China, okay? But the United States has the most people in the whole entire world who is infected, okay? And we have so many people who have died in this country. So we have bled so much, and we tired of bleeding. And we need a Band-Aid. So our Band-Aid is the blue. The blue. The Band-Aid is going to peel. You know, you take a Band-Aid and we peel off, we place it right there, because we need to definitely stop bleeding and get back together so we can be about our business. And that is our Constitution and our rights, so we can move on and fix this country. That's why we are not able to fix anything. And people in other countries are making a freaking joke out of all this. Australia, okay, Australia. An Australia bookmaker pays out $17 million on Biden's victory ahead of the official results. Okay, let me explain something to you. In Sydney, this mother ucker said that we're going to bet to see if Trump or Biden going to win the election. So we're going to put big money on this bet. And obviously they did. So an Australian bookmaker said on Thursday that he paid out a 23 million, that's 16.5 million, to people that had bet on Joe Biden. You see how they're making the United States out of a game where this is supposed to be the country that has it all? Okay? People have died and paved the way for us in this country, and they are betting on us like we some fucking joke. When again, we are arguing with our own people. Again, we ain't at war with anybody. We ain't arguing with any. We arguing with ourselves. This person said that he's gonna basically bet on this. People bet on it, and boom. Former Vice President Biden has said he had headed to victory through President Trump had claimed that he had won pursuing lawsuits and recounts. Okay? So, with that being said, they saying that the sports bet, this is a sports bet in Sydney. Okay? Our election, let me just put this on record. Our election is a sports betting in another country. Okay? Where it says here, paid out more than 100,000 bets that laid on Biden victory. So let's see. What is this? We have. Okay, so they said that they had there was confidence that Biden was going to end up in the Oval Office, and they said for the spokesperson, but this is crazy. Okay, they said, okay, right. So they're making us look like it's a joke here, okay? Like it's a big joke, big joke. And other countries are looking at the fact that we don't mean business. And that is a shame before the Lord, okay? And shame on that country for making us as a sports bet. Like, who does that? Like, really? Who does that? Let's see. Yep. Hey, DC Sanders. How you doing, my brother? Yes. We used to laugh at how other countries are acting corny. Now they're laughing at us. That's right. That is absolutely right. Absolutely right. They are making this as a sports bet. Like, and to pay off millions. That means these motherfuckers, while we're sleeping in our beds or while we're arguing amongst each other, they're saying, here, let me put 100,000 on that. Let me put 50,000 on that. I got this on Trump. I got this on. Like, seriously? Seriously? This ain't no game. This are people's lives at stake here. And you want to bet? Oh, I'm sorry. They don't have anything to do with this because they're in another country. Okay? But it is just ridiculous that they are doing this. Okay? So yeah, thank you, DC Sanders 92, for that comment. Shout out to him as well. Okay, on this special edition of the Omega Studios TalkShowTeaT. Okay? Yes, so I'm just gonna move on from that story. Okay, my next story. Now I want to move on because I'm almost up. My next story is going to be. Let me see. I'll cut to this story now because I'll save the Biden and Jill First Lady, the President-elect, and also the First Lady to come last. And I am just forgetting. I always forget this. Let me see. I always forget this right here. I always forget to display my name. For some strange reason, I always do. Okay. Now, moving right along. As I started off in the beginning of the show, I said that my first topic was the 2020 election, which I always talked about it. Well, this one right here is City Zero basically the evidence, I'm sorry, there is zero evidence, basically. But former House Speaker is saying that wants the Attorney General. He wants the Attorney General to send federal agents to Pennsylvania to arrest the poll workers who are counting the votes. Okay, that's what he said. Okay, so this is a story right here from Social Media Network, and it's saying that former Speaker of the House, Newt Gingrich, have asked Attorney General Bill Barr to send federal agents to Pennsylvania to arrest poll workers. Okay, he cited no evidence to back his demands. He said in an interview that one of the Trump campaign lawsuits in which President's team complied that the poll watchers weren't allowed to be close enough to observe the ballot count. So again, he has not provided any receipts, which would be considered evidence. Okay, and then he is also allegedly, because this is all allegedly, thanks to the Queen's Supreme Court with this Honorable Judge T.S. Madison. So he basically is saying, I guess his claims is that since the poll watching people wasn't able to watch, they need to go arrest them for not letting them do their job. I guess that's what it is, because I don't see any claims. I mean, when the president made a speech, he said that the Democrats was doing destruction. I don't see any destruction. Do you see any destruction? Do the YouTube world or Periscope see any destruction? What's happening? Because I sure don't see it. And it is kind of sad because you can make these false allegations and you just don't want to take it like a man. You are crying like a little baby. And while you're crying like a little baby, you don't want to put on your big girl panty drawers, and you don't want to go out there and face the public and say, America, I have lost. And instead of me arguing, we need to all come together as unity and give the winners where credit is due. It was given to you when you became the president-elect in 2016. It's not fair. So why the hell is the former Speaker of the House asking to send the federal agents? And you know what? If the Attorney General Barr send them out there, honey, he need his ass whooped. No, I'll mark that from the records. Okay, it's gonna happen anyway. When that administration's going, he going. So it is what it is. I mark that from the records. I strike that from the record. It didn't happen. I mark that from the record. Okay, so he just needs to not do that. He just should not allow federal agents to be sent out there to them so they can arrest the people. It shouldn't happen. Okay, I don't even know, because there's no receipts. It's not saying that they're out there doing anything. All I'm seeing, along with you, we're seeing people count, and we're waiting patiently for the results that we should have gotten on the 4th. We got it on the 4th when he became the president-elect. See, Hillary Clinton, she didn't say, oh, recount, oh, collusion, oh, it's voter fraud. She didn't say anything like that. She had a big girl panty drawers on, and she walked over on her stage, and she gave credit where credit is due. Now you need to do the same. Okay? So I don't know what this man's saying. There is no evidence, and it is what it is. Next case. Okay. All right. So my next story is going to be about Joe Biden projected to be the next U.S. president, and Dr. Jill Biden, the First Lady. Here's the timeline of their history. Okay. So what I'll do is I will okay, let's do this. I will share this because hold on, let me unpin this. 1 second. Because it's on social media. It's on I'll be pulling this from Yahoo. Okay. So we see Joe Biden right here. Okay, so Joe Biden is projected to be the next U.S. president and the first lady. Here's a history. So we do know that Joe Biden, and this is one for the books where we can all understand who Joe Biden is. So this is from social media, and they're saying that Joe Biden will be the next president of the United States, and they're saying that he was the former vice president Joe Biden, projected the 2020 presidential election. He married his wife, Dr. Jill Biden, 43 years ago, but had proposed 5 times before she said yes. Okay, we see some pictures right here where it shows that Joe and Jill Biden in the early days of their relationship, once of the United States Senate Joe Biden. Then we see an older picture right here of them, Joe and Jill Biden, June 1987. I was 6 years old. Okay, and then here we see with their daughter Ashley. Okay, and then we have here Joe and Jill Biden announcing their candidacy for the Democratic presidency nominee. So this was back in 1987. Again, I was 6. Okay, then we see right here. Wow, look at all those mics, man. Nothing like that now, man. Not like that. It's gotten we got modern technology right now. So Joe Biden announced that he withdrew from the race. Wow. You could see the image on his, like he changed, he's getting old, he's older. Okay, so cool. We see them right there at Walter Reed Army Medical Center after he was discharged. And then this is a book that he wrote, Promise to Keep. And then here is Joe and Jill on their campaign trail. And then here we do see them with the Obamas when he was this is back when he was in Illinois, 2008. I guess that's when it was just now starting to go off the presidency. This is Joe Biden when he is sworn in as vice president in 2009. Okay, and then here is a plaque on the tree grounds of the vice president presidency. And then here Joe Biden and Jill arrive in Israel. And then here is Joe Biden embraced Joe Biden Democratic National Convention 2012. Okay, and then right here, Jill Biden looks at her husband as he is sworn in as the 57th president at inauguration in 2013. And here is a photo of his wife and him leaving a funeral service for their son. And then this is a book, Where the Light Enters, by Joe Biden. And then here is when they announced support staffers at an event in Philadelphia and Pennsylvania in 2020. And then here is a funny photo of Joe Biden bites the finger of his wife, Jill, as she introduced him during a campaign event. Okay? And then here is where Jill Biden is fighting off protesters that got up on the stage during the Super Tuesday election night party in Los Angeles. And then this photo is here as a screenshot from the live stream of the 2020 Democratic National Convention handout. And then here is Joe Biden hugs his wife, Joe Biden, after speaking during the 4th day of the Democratic National Convention. Okay. So that is, you know what? I didn't even have the, what's called up, but I did it by doing that. All right. So moving right along. Okay. So, all right. So yes, moving right along. Okay. So again, let me just take this time out because it is at the hour now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Kareem Clemens. This is the Omega Studio News and Talk Show T, and today is November the 6th, 2020, and I'm so excited to be here. This show is sponsored by the Pretty Bitch Club and What I See You See. I am live on YouTube and I'm live on Periscope. Hello. And finally, I have talked about the stories where involved, in my opinion, on the 2020 elections. Also, I've given my opinion on the zero evidence but former House Speaker Newt Gingrich asked Attorney General Bill Barr to send federal agents to arrest election workers in Pennsylvania. I've also given my opinion on the Australia bookmaker who pays out 17 million on Biden's victory ahead of the official results. I've also just given you Joe Biden is the projected to be the next U.S. president, and Dr. Joe Biden is the first lady. Here's a timeline of the relationship in his history. I've also given you my opinion on a Buffalo, New York mail carrier made a wrong turn and was arrested at a Canadian border with over 800 pieces of undelivered mail in his trunk. And then finally, I've given you information on a nightmare case, which a Florida man, thought he shot an intruder, but he shot his pregnant wife instead. And that story just didn't sound right to me. And I'm just gonna let them do the investigation. But I can tell you that the baby was saved, and the 2-year-old was in the home but was not harmed. Okay. So, yes. Okay. So my next part. Okay. First of all, hold on. Let me just do this, and then. Hold on. Just give me 1 second. I gotta do this. Yeah, that's my fault. My fault. Okay. So like I said, we are live on the blog page as well. Okay. Yes. I gotta go here. Okay, so we are live on the blog page. As I told you guys, the Omega Studio News is live on the blog page as well. I can tell you that the blog page has changed when it comes to the new update with Wixsite. Now, I can tell you that it's way different from what it was before. However, I say it's better now. That's why I say it's better. But if you go here, you can see that I am now live on my webpage. So every time I do a live page, I will be live on my webpage. Okay, so if you go to home, now this is the time where I do want to say real quick, and hold on, let me see if I can pull this up because I did get, oh my God, what is up with this? Oh, we have that now? Is that now? Hold on, let me see. Just give me 1 second. Because I'm getting word that Biden is giving his victory. I mean remarks. He's giving remarks right now. Let's see. I think that they're giving it now. Did they give it already?
Do you not have a hotel?
Sorry about that. Wait. I mean, oh, it's happening right now. Hold on. Let's listen into this speech.
A lot of issues, but at least we can agree to be civil. Organization behind us. It's time for us to come together as a nation to heal. It's not going to be easy. We have to try. My responsibility as president will be to represent the whole nation. And I want you to know that I'll work as hard for those who voted against me as those who voted for me. That's the job. That's the job. It's called the duty of care for all Americans. We have serious problems to deal with, from COVID to the economy, to racial justice, to climate change. We don't have any more time to waste on partisan warfare. You know, and more than that, we have such an incredible opportunity to build the future we want for our kids and our grandkids. I've said many, many times, I've never been more optimistic about the future of this nation. There is no reason we can't own the 21st century. We just need to remember who we are. This is the United States of America.
That's right.
There's never been anything we've been unable to do, unable to accomplish when we've done it together.
The former Vice President Joe Biden just moments ago in Wilmington.
Okay, so yes, so that is we just heard former Vice President Joe Biden giving a speech. It wasn't fully speech, but it was just a little bit. I missed it, but excuse me. What I'll do is I'll listen to the speech and then I'll give you guys remarks on it. But at this time, I do want to show you guys the blog page. Okay, so again, like I said, that the Omega Studio News is always Omega Studio News and Talk Show T. What's going on in America? What I see, you see. How's the workout? Radio 911. All that will be live on the blog page. Okay, so that's something new. And then coming 2021, there will be more changes to the blog page as well. So we will be getting that, and I'll just tell you here. So, okay, that's what I was looking for, but let me see. Okay, so again, we have TalkShowTeaT, and we have the two cameras that is on here. One is in the Brooklyn Bridge, which you guys can see right here. And then the other one is the Tokyo Live Cam, which we can see right here. And then actually in Tokyo, it just turned 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, 1:09. Okay, so they look like it's hazy there and don't show the temperature, but it looks kind of hazy and it's an afternoon. So they have their sun and we have our light, our dark. So I guess once when they go to midnight, we'll be getting our sleep on to get the sun up in the morning. And then look at the trains go by, man. Look at the trains. You got a train there, train there, train there. The highway over there. Just love it, man. Guys can go up on the blog page and look at this if you guys care, if you want to. All right. So again, the social media shout out right here, and then we have the TalkShowTeaT. Again, all these videos are posted off on the blog page. This is the Omega Studio News TalkShowTeaT Sunday's Best, where it was Rasheem Crawford and Kobe Bryant Day. And also, too, I do want to say that, with that being said, I do want to say that I will be doing, and I'm trying to see if I can do this by the end of the year, because I do know that we have a couple of events that's happening on the December 1st, because that is, what, 5 years? 6, 7, 8, 9, no, it's going to be 6 years. 14, 15, 6 years. 6 years that the Omega Studio News and TalkShowTeaT. Really? 6 years. Wow. Amazing, amazing. So 6 years that the Omega Studio News and TalkShowTeaT will be on Omega Studio News. And what's going to happen is I have that happening. And then on December 1st is also the anniversary for my friend, Tim Jermaine Williams, the late Tim Jermaine Williams, which it will be 6 years of his passing, because he passed right around the time when I first launched the TalkShowTeaT and Omega Studio News. Also, too, there was something else that I wanted to say. Okay, yes. So also too, on December 1st, it is World AIDS Day, and usually there's itinerary that goes out. Now it's going to be kind of different this time because I don't think that we're gonna have like a I think everything's gonna probably be virtual, but I'm gonna have a special because actually, yeah, I'm gonna have a special because usually what I do is I usually on December 1st I usually put the anniversary for the show, and then I do on to my friend, and then I show you guys a clip of my first video that I did when I started and launched the Omega Studio News and Talk Show T. Um, it was actually on December 1st. It was on December 1st. And I can tell you I had this big hat on, and I had a red shirt on, and I had these glasses on that's lighting up. And I can tell you that the what was it? Oh, I don't know. I think I was sick that day. I think I was like just now coming over a cold or something. But I can tell you one thing, and nobody don't really know this. But as I was recording before I went live, and I do have the video. Okay, it's on record. And I'll matter of fact, I will show that on the page. I will put that video on the page so you guys can see that first video that I've done. But what I was doing was I went before I sat down in front of that camera, I went to the stove and I had like this towel over my head and I had this big pot of water and it was boiling with vinegar in it. And as I was going back to the chair, I had to go back over, put my head over, come back over, go back, and then basically, you know, do the show again. And then I was feeling congested because I didn't have any nasal spray. I went back over, did it again, put my head under with the cloth, and I was like, oh Jesus, please don't, don't fail me now. So I flipped back over, and then I went back over and did the show. And I was like, wow, I can't believe it. But at the end, when I was done, honey, I was like, I took me like a NyQuil, and I was like, honey, I'm done. I gotta go to bed because it was just really, really congested for me to even talk about it. But that was the first time that I started my blog page, and I just now pretty much was getting everything done when it came to the internet. And matter of fact, what I'll do is, because it's about that time, actually, November the 31st would be actually the cusp day of my actuality of launching the 2016. But this is what I'll do. The Omega Studio News and Talk Show T, what I'll do is I'll run some video on the blog page on my old videos. And you guys can see my old videos that I pretty much did. And it's funny because I was definitely really like amazed at it until when I go back. Cause I'll be like, wow. Because it definitely say 5 years, 6 years. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, really. But no, I'm so excited. And also too, I do want to say while I'm on the blog page here, I do want to shout out to Princess Diamond. Now, Princess Diamond was with me, and that's why everybody be seeing, but we don't really see much for Princess Diamond. But I do want to get the story out real quick. When I first started my blog page, I wanted to get like a show. I wanted to have a show on my page, and she started, and I was producer of it, the Princess Diamond Show. And I can tell you, there's no, oh my God. I think I could do this. I'm going to see if I can do this. I think since I'm still on the blog page that I'm still using 6 years ago, because I've been on website for a long time, they save all your posts, archives, and they save the way you can go back in time and put your page, your web page back to what it was. when you first started. And I remember seeing, because I'd seen this a long time ago, and I know it's there. I went back to go look at the Princess Diamond show, and I was like, "Oh my God!" Matter of fact, this is what I'll do, because I'm not in editing mode here. Oh man, I can't even do it because I don't. Oh man, I'm not even. Okay, so yeah, I don't think I can do it. I don't have the password. I think I don't. Let me see. Let me see. When you log in, yeah, I don't have that because since I'm the president and CEO, and we have people who is in charge of the blog page, uh, they are in charge of that. So I don't have that. Okay, and that's just the way the rule is. Okay, and this right here is the Talk Show T star post, and yeah, so we definitely have these type of categories that the video set in, and I think one day I'll just run a couple of videos back, just looking back, especially on the Throwback Thursday. So yeah, so while I'm here too, matter of fact, I still can't pull this up. It's still in download. I'm looking for Daquan's post. I'm actually looking for your email because I really need to get this. I need to really get the session up and going because we have a lot of people that's ready, willing, and able to join the session. And right now, the session ain't nowhere to be found because what's happening, moderators? I need to know. Like, seriously. But anyway, I'm giving you guys an update on this. I'm pretty sure that we will have something very, very soon. So this here is the Talk Show T after show. And this is no, we're not gonna play that for copyright. That's uh Giovanni Mac. Stop saying Gio because he don't want to be called that. We are not friends, so I can't call him Gio. So his name is Giovanni Mac, and he is the formal manager of TS Madison. And that's when he went off. And you guys can test that. TS Madison, old manager, reads yet again. All right. And then you have the season 1, episode 1 for the Omega Studio Talk Show T, actually. All right. And then our next part here would be the session, which again, I'm waiting for Daquan Jones and the moderator Al Nicholson because we have not gotten anything since March the 1st. And the information that I had, I could not release it because I could not confirm it because it's not my show. It's their show. So they need to do something about that. I think they're going to be doing something very soon on it. But here is, and this is another thing too, you guys, if you guys are watching, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you guys a schedule now because right now I'm putting together a schedule and it's already done. It's just that it has to be updated for the Omega Studio News. Now, the schedule is set for when I go live on a Pretty Bitch Club and also when I go live on a political process. Now, I know people have been asking me when am I going to be doing City Skylines again. People are asking me when I'm going to be doing the political process again. Okay. The City Skylines and the political process all in one group. That will fall into the political process game because again, City Jersey is in the political process because again, I was the mayor in the game. I was the governor of New Jersey, and then I'm the president now. But I'm on my reelection, which that will be happening soon. Also, too, the City Skylines that's in the political processor is definitely there because City Skyliner is hosting City Jersey. And then also the Project Hospital, I don't play that in the political processor because the political process is all about politicians. So and also the City Skylines, because City Skylines is the invitation for City Jersey. So I put that in there. But I don't think I went live. I don't think I ever went live on the political processor with City Skylines. And again, like I told you guys before when I was playing Project Hospital, I'm afraid to go back and play on City Skylines again because, again, I put over 2.5 hours of work that I've done on a live stream that's on my YouTube gaming. And then when I went to go try to save, that bitch didn't save. And then when I went back, I mean, it saved on recordings because it's on record. But when I went back over to the game, everything wasn't saved. There was nothing to save. And I was like, wow, can't believe it. Yeah. You know what? You guys come back. You know what? Matter of fact, hold on, let me see something. Because you guys come back all the time, and y'all always catch me when I'm up on here on Periscope. But no, I thank you guys. And y'all missed the video that I uploaded on the on the video, but you guys can go back and watch that. But or y'all can just go on YouTube and watch it. And if you follow me and subscribe to me, you will have gotten that notification that I put this video out on YouTube, thanking my supporters and my sponsors. Okay, and for Periscope, I see your message. The answer is no. I'm sorry. I'm totally sorry. You guys, I did say that I was going to get back to you guys on email, but I that was my fault. My fault. And plus, I was trying to. I had the representative from Twitter hit you guys up. Oh, I'm sorry, not the representative from Twitter. The representative for the OmegaStudioNews on Twitter hit you up, but unfortunately, it didn't happen. So that's my fault. Okay, and I was DM'd the message. I can say that here on live. So what they're referring to is I still had to do an interview. Well, they wanted to know information on the disability, and they was expecting Naylove to be on the air on the other day, but unfortunately we was unable to get her. But I'm going to try to hit her up again to see if we can get Naylove on the show to talk about what's happening, because people on Periscope has been very, very patient with me. And I did say on the other day that I was going to get her on there, and I didn't. And I was going to get back to you, and I did. That's my fault. Okay, so yeah, so Naylove, she's not on with us. She's not on schedule with us. We can reach out to her and see if we can get her to come up on the show. And then also too, we need to reach out to Adolf. And I think with Adolf, he actually lives in Georgia. So he did post it. He posts some information on his social media page on some things that was happening. And I think when the state turned from when it was bleeding, it's blue now. It's all healed up now, because that's what we need. We need healing. We need healing in this time, especially with the coronavirus. Like, we need healing. Okay, so so that is my fault, and I definitely want to acknowledge that right here live on air. So when I hit Naylove up, and if she goes live or when she goes live, I can ask her. Matter of fact, this is what I'll do, because I do know that she posted, and I'm going to try my best to do this, and I do have to make a note of this. What I'll do is make a note of it, Kareem. Oh, let me just put it right here on my phone. Okay, so okay, okay, so okay, so the next time Naylove goes live, ask her if she would like to be a part of the Omega Studio News and Talk Show T interview. Or, matter of fact, I know a perfect show to put her on. Radio 911. That's the show we're gonna put her on. I'm gonna ask her if either she could do What's Going On America. We could do What's Going On America, or we could put her on Radio 911. But we definitely need to put her on one of those station, either, or it could be speakerradio.com, where it could just be the radio station for the Omega Studio News, where she could just come up there and talk. But I'm going to try to schedule something for her, and I'm going to see if the representatives from Twitter can reach out to her as well to see if they want me to draw a contract and ask her if she wants to be a part. I did ask her. She did say on her our social media that she was available for interview. I don't know if she was referring to me as well, but she did say somebody else had asked her for an interview, and she said that she would be able to give it to them. However, I did say that I wanted to come up on live on her show, but that's another thing too. When she's going live, I'm gonna see if I can get an invite so I can go up on her show and ask her if she wants to come on my show to talk about, what you guys wanted to hear, and that is the result on what's happening with her, and that you guys send your greatest and your sympathy to her because the problems that she's going through. And unfortunately, if you guys did watch the video and you guys are following her, I can just give you an update on her. She did say that they suspended her from riding on the bus because they don't want to transport her medical chair. And all she's saying is that in the ADA, it's I guess it's receipts there, or it's some document that helps her prove her case in court. And I want to talk to her and ask her some questions on, and I do know that we do have some questions that you guys want to ask because when she's live there, you guys can put that in the message box. So definitely, when They Love is available, I will try to get her. And then if anything, if we could possibly do it like right there, I will already have it set up already in the queue. So whenever I'm ready to do a live with her, then we could just bust it out right there. So I could just, I should have did it when I talked to her that day. Because she was on there for 2 hours, and I'm like, we could have did an interview. Like it could have took like 20 minutes. But it is what it is. But no, I got you guys. My bad on Periscope. Okay, gotcha. All right. So so the webpage, there's the Omega Studio News Talk Show for Facebook, and then we also have Talk Show for YouTube. Okay. Do it show it in here? The video that I just posted? No, it just shows you my last video that I did with the Project Hospital, where I did All Departments Are Open, episode 13 for the game. Okay, and then there is the video, and then we have the political processor when I was running for president, and then yes, what is it, Saturday? Okay, yeah, that's another anniversary. It's gonna be for me. That's on the 7th. But yeah, so Rasheed Crawford and Kobe Bryant Day is on Sunday, so that's something that's going to be happening. Also, too, if you guys want to get in contact with the co-host, the moderator of the session, you guys could just click this page here, click this tab here. And then if you guys want to get in contact with the moderator and the host of the session and the person assistant of the Omega Studio News, you could just press here. If you guys have an email that y'all want to send to him, y'all could just send him there. Okay. Here is the SoundCloud. This is the SoundCloud where it is the latest. Well, damn, I haven't even been on the SoundCloud. You know what? Now that I think of it, what I'll do is, that's what I need to do. Daquan, Al Nicholson, What I need to do is we need to sit down and we need to talk about all the platforms, and we need to. I'll put the time schedule into what we're gonna do on, because I forgot about SoundCloud. When was the last time I was on SoundCloud? I can't even press that. Okay. And then this is the session email that says we close open Monday at 8 a.m. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I definitely want to. I definitely want you guys. If y'all have any questions, y'all want to be a part of the session, please come to the tab and press on this here. Or if you guys want to stay updated on the latest with the session, you can just put your email here and get it submitted, and you guys will get all the information once when that information is available. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's my Oh, this is the breaking news room. This is the breaking news room. That's supposed to swing by, or you could just do it yourself. Yep, this is the breaking news room. Kareem J. Clemens. That's my name. Okay. It usually swings by when it has photos, but since there's videos, see it's photos now. It's a video, and then now see that's a photo. It usually swings by when it has a photo, but when it's a video, uh, it doesn't. I guess. I guess it ain't swinging by now. Whatever. Okay. Moving right along. Okay, so the Omega Studio Talk Show Team Media Room. Okay, so it's just a nice little, where you can see the water coming up. That's kind of cool, right? Like you're on the beach. Then we have photos. All right, my old cat. My cat looks, my butt cat looks just like, oh, it's just that his nose. Oh, he looks just like him, yo. He got the same line. Uh, wow. If I put this picture up and wow, yo, he looked just like my old cat, yo. OMG, yo, he looked just like my old cat. The only thing that's different is that um he has a pink nose, and but he has a black nose. He sits the same way. He got the same marks right there. Oh, because he lay next to me. His tail is, wow. Oh, my Heavenly Father. Well, that's another thing. Okay, so since his nose go down like this and come around, and his nose come down, but he has black thing here. Okay, he has that too, but it's more gray. He has the white here, the white here. Yup. It's like he got the same mark like this over his eyebrow. He got the same, it's almost like snake marks, right? And his tail, and then his ridges on his backside, on his back. Wow. If I can show you guys what my cat is doing right now, you guys won't believe it. It seems like he's fighting in his dream. Wait, I think he's fighting in his dream. Hold on, I gotta record this. He must be fighting in his dream. Hold on, let me see. I think he's shaking. See? It's like his whiskers is shaking, like he's angry and growling at something. Then his tail and his hand is like moving like he's look, look. Okay. I'm gonna leave that one right there. Okay. Wow. Okay. Um Yeah, so yeah, he looks just like my cat, yo, my old cat that I had. And then we have the old infamous. There's Princess Diamond right there. If you guys don't know who she is, that's Princess Diamond. This is my video that I was telling y'all about when I said that I had that little nasal congestion and I was doing the first video. This is a picture from that video. And you guys see the glasses. Y'all see I got the shirt on, I got the tie, and I definitely was trying to put on a big happy face and a big happy smile. And then I can tell you right then and there, I had took the hat off, the glasses, I had to go back, dip my head over, come back, put the hat back on, and then it was just too much. I was really sick that day. And there's my old pictures of me. I love my hair. I love these pictures because I miss my hair. Even though as much as I want to grow my hair, I just really can't anymore. I can't. I could grow my hair if I really wanted to, but as I get older, I had like as I was younger, I had my head on the bed, and I was doing like that to the bump bed, and then I hit my head, and I had like this check mark from when they stitched it up, like the check mark that you could tell that that cut was pretty big. So throughout the years, the hair that grows around, like the follicles that grow around it, it applies pressure to the point where the follicles is growing, the hair is growing. Like right now, my hair is growing. It applies pressure to that area, to this area right here, to the point where I get a headache. And the only way I can relieve that is if I cut my hair. So that's why you guys see me with a bald. Okay, that's why I always cut my hair. And mind you, my friend Sheeny, God rest his soul, the picture that you guys seen in Kobe Bryant on Kobe Bryant Day and Rasheem Crawford Day, my friend Sheeny, long time ago, I used to tell him, and he used to always tell me like, "Yo, Kareem, I'm going bald," and he used to like have his patch back there. And I'm like, "Nah, man, I got this solution for you. You take this right here, man. There's some stuff you put on the area, and you can grow your hair back." And I remember the night he called me and he said, Kareem, this shit ain't working. And I'm like, my bad. I don't know. But no, seriously, no, because I had what is called alopecia. And Dr. Johnson at Robert Wood Hospital in North New Jersey is the chief doctor, and he told me all the follicles was gone. And he said that that means follicles gone, you ain't gonna never get the hair back in that area again. So I just kept getting bald fades. I was going to House of Styles in North New Jersey on Broad Market, right there upstairs. So next thing you know, I'm pretty much telling them that I got bald fade, bald fade. And then one day when I was downstairs, I had got this shea butter, and I rubbed it on there. And ever since I rubbed that shea butter on there, I got my hair back. My hair grew back, y'all. My hair grew back. I got my hair back. I'm so excited. Okay, so no more bald fades for me. And I just let my hair grow. But then now, since I got that and I'm getting older, I just keep a bald head. So I tell my friend Sheeny, God rest his soul, he just told me that he was going to keep a bald head and, you know, he was going to keep it as much as possible. And I'm like, you know what? I guess I'll try to do it. But he always see me with hair until the last day he seen me. And that's when he was in the hospital. And he was like, Kareem, you got a baldy? And I was like, yeah, I got a baldy, man. And sadly, he died. Uh, uh, Maybe like a week, 2 weeks after that. But God rest his soul. Again, like I said, as long as I'm living, I will keep his name alive. Sheeny forever. Okay? All right. So, Kareem Clemens, if it's to be, it's up to me. Love is love, and we live to love and care for each other. Okay, and then you have the all jury review, which T.S. Madison and Queen Supreme Court haven't done the jury review. So she hasn't done a Queen Supreme Court, but the last Queen Supreme Court she had was on with docket 006222020, and that was on June 22nd, 2020. And it was with Candy Burris. She was a guest judge on the show. And then ever since then, T.S. Madison hasn't done a Queen Supreme show ever since. She's been sticking with Maddie in the morning. Okay, so when she does get when the Queen Supreme Court return, jury review will return. That's another broadcast too. So until then, this is the last video that stands on the page. And then this is my Instagram. I don't know if it's connected. Okay, so they do have it connected on here. And then on here would be the book online. It's basically if it's meant to be, come talk with me. It's a free 1 hour that you can just schedule me. Like you can just go up there. Oh, it says. Oh, wait, let me see. Sorry, this service is not yet available for online booking. Please contact us for more info. Okay, so they gotta fix this. Maybe let me see. Oh, okay, hold on, let me see something. Maybe that's not, maybe they gotta fix this. All right, so let me see. So when I press this, nothing comes up. But when you press that, that's what gets the booking. Maybe that they're seeing that and they're not able to do it, and instead of pressing a picture. Okay, and then you just press that. Oh, service may not be available, period. Or maybe that's the button or something. Let me see. Okay. So it's you guys gotta look at this and fix this. Okay, so the online booking is not available right now. And then the podcast. Yeah, I'm almost finished. Podcast. Okay. And then finally, you guys, if you want to contact Daquan and them, again, all you have to do is just go into the Talk Show T tab. This needs to go into the session tab, but you guys can go into Talk Show T tab and you guys can contact them through this email right here. Like y'all can put your information there. Okay, that's where they're located at in Los Angeles. And then if you guys want to contact me personally, you guys can come down to my right here, this email here, contact me, and put your name, email, subject, and the message. Join the club. Okay, and I'll get you if you have a juicy story you want to talk about, you got some tea, and you want information to be there, just holler at me. Join the club. And then finally, this is my bio. Okay, it gives you who I am, my awards, my education, my overview, and need to know. Kareem J. Clemens. I'm not going to read all this. You guys know what it is. But this here again is that photo, the infamous photo when I started back in 2014. Does it tell me when I started up here? No, I don't tell me when it started up here. Yeah, but it says it right here, 2014 to 2040, right at the bottom, right here. But yes, you guys can visit the blog page. It's here, it's live, and I just showed you guys. So if you guys are watching Daquan, please, you guys got to fix that and do what it do, because I can't change that. Don't even have access to it, according to the board of directors. Okay, so without further ado, this has come to an end of this part of the Omega Studio News and Talk Show T. And again, I've covered a lot on here. I just want to say to you guys that, and this is just piggybacking off of the video that I, posted on YouTube. Without you guys, I tell you guys, this can't happen. Like all this does not happen without you guys. Without my subscribers, and we have one subscriber that came up with DC Sanders. Okay, for the comments. Okay, DC Sanders. Shout out to him. We also have other subscribers on here that joined up here, but shout out to them. But again, it's to the subscribers, the subs like you, the viewers like you who make this possible. Okay. you know, and also too, again, it's not just the YouTube and the Periscope. I'm on Facebook, social media. Okay. Also, too, before I get out of here, I want to share with you guys on what's happening. Matter of fact, hold on, let me see. Got you right now. One, two, okay. I'm thinking it's gonna be the 26th. I think, yeah. Let me see. Alexa, when is Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving Day will be on Thursday, November 26, 2020.
Okay. See how they say you gotta go through your man intuition? Okay. So probably that week before, I'm going to have a special video. It's gonna be called the 10 tips on Thanksgiving. Okay, and I'm gonna put like a video together for the Thanksgiving holidays, and also I'm thinking, and I forgot about Ghetto Kitchen. See, I told you there's just be a lot that be going on. So yeah, Ghetto Kitchen Man. I'm thinking that Thanksgiving will be on Ghetto Kitchen Man. I'm thinking maybe we can do like a turkey, ham, baked macaroni and cheese, have a dessert, and some side dishes. But I'll definitely let you guys know on that because I really want to do something in the Ghetto Kitchen and put something together because I do know that, or maybe we can, maybe Ghetto Kitchen can whip up some of the recipes that's shared on the blog page or and on the group page. We'll see. Okay. So again, thank you guys so much, and I've covered a lot on here. And I want to thank those who are here, thank those who are on their way, and yes, again, if you guys need any information, you guys could visit the blog page. Actually, it don't go like that. It goes like this. For more information, you guys can visit the blog page. Bye.